this is Exploring John, and today our adventure is going to be a ghost hunt. We're going to see if we can find some ghosts.
Okay, I'm the only one up there, but I can hear them knocking on the door. I thought it's her. I hear her call me, but it's not her.
But you wasn't up there first.
Exactly. So I'm like,
So I was laying down in the bed, sleep. This pipe carried me. I was like one, something like that too. I go to sit up and look in the corner where the closet at. It was like a black door, long, standing. So I got scared like this and put the covers over me.
So did you live together?
Yeah, that's my mom. So I turned over and
I didn't meet you last time.
no, she tapped my friend to let him know something's over there. But when I go to turn back around, it was gone. Later in the night in the hall, my brother was walking down the hall, and he was like, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" Excuse me. Somebody opened the door and shut the door. And he heard something walking down the hall. Literally walking down the hall. It was the one time I left out the house to go to the store and come back.
That was just the other day.
No, I'm talking about when the cabinets was open.
Oh yeah.
I ignored it. I said, okay, maybe mommy's cleaning out the cabinets or something. So I ignored it, just went in the room. That's when I checked in there, she was asleep. Then Danny came in the room. Danny said something. You're like, Mom, the cabinets are all open. Every last single cabinet in the kitchen.
Went in there and everything was open.
And not too long ago, he tried to make it run some of the story up. We was in the room. I'm in there listening to TV, and I hear ding, something ringing. Mommy coming in. He in there playing Christmas music.
Yeah, I thought my son had a little bit too much music.
No, he's not playing no Christmas music. I said he in there playing his regular music. Going in, he lifts the little music box up. You'll probably see it when you go up in there. It was, he kept winding it. It can't wind it or nothing. It was just playing music on its own. And he done literally seen, a couple times, something walking.
His bathroom when he's in there.
When he's in the bathroom, like somebody walking straight past.
And it was in his room. I never seen it, but I found out that they hung it on my back. I went back there and looked, but that was a courthouse there, the whole courthouse, many years ago.
Like something was there.
One time I was fussing at the kids. I said, stop banging on the wall, stop banging on the wall. And it was this one specific closet there, and I was sitting in the living room. So I go in there yelling at the kids, and they said, we're not banging on the wall. Go back in the room, sit there, banging, boom, 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 banging like somebody banging. And literally, nothing.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm with Spiritual Enchanting Universe. This is Toni. We're here to investigate her home. I'm doing a paranormal investigation here tonight with Sharon Lewis, a psychic medium that's local to the area as well.
Hi, I'm Sharon Lewis, and I am a local psychic medium. And we're here to find out what's going on in Toni's house.
Take this glove on.
All right, we're going to move inside the building now. We're going to walk around the apartment at first.
To you.
I thought so.
It's not this place.
Right.
Here should this very active place. Stems around the bed. Yeah.
Brain every morning. Tells me.
Yeah, it stems, it's all you.
What did I do with them?
Gonna figure that out. What I feel is a male, probably between the ages 40 to about 50, 55.
But this is not the same one that was in her place.
No. No.
So how come it doesn't say that?
And I feel like lots of touching. feel like a lot of touching, hovering, and like smothering kind of sensation. That's what I get in this space. I want to go to down the hall because there's a woman down the hall. This. I don't feel like the structure is right because I feel like you can walk through this way. Like that wasn't there.
It wasn't.
And they can move through that way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. They sectioned them all. It was all one big building.
Oh, so they created
They
apartments.
created this.
Because I feel like the woman walks this way. So she comes from over this way and she walks through. I'm not sure if it's residual yet or if it's an actual intelligent haunt. But I don't feel anything bad with her. I just feel she walks through. Okay, where's the electronics room? The room with all the electronics in it.
I'm sure it's not.
Like she literally just walks straight through, so that's why I don't feel like this was that
What
way.
about his room?
We're gonna go in
His
there.
room is up.
Yeah, we're gonna go in there. What are you feeling?
That's what I seen it.
Like I don't feel any heaviness or anything in here. I feel like she walks through. That's why I'm trying to figure out if it's residual or actual intelligent. Because I'm asking to communicate with her and I'm not getting any response. Right. That's what I'm thinking. It's just it's like a movie that constantly
Play
replays.
itself over and over.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to communicate, I'm not getting any information. Do you know a Gerald? Or Gerard? Or Gerald? I feel that's connected to this building.
Nothing activity in here.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of activity in here.
Yeah, they're drawn to this space. I feel dizzy, I feel disoriented.
Out in the hallway too, like it was right enough.
Get like a
And
weird
there's
taste
no,
in my
like,
mouth.
Is it her?
No, it's not.
Oh my goodness.
Because she's like a movie playing over and over. There's no stop and there's no start. It just constantly replays. So her pacing, like her walking through, is bad.
Is the thing disconnected to me?
No, that's a gentleman that's
Okay.
connected. In this space, I feel numerous.
Oh my goodness. More
Many.
than one. Many of them.
And they don't bother you at all?
You just choose not to acknowledge them.
Yeah, he plays music a lot and writes his
You
music.
ignore them. You see, I know you know.
Yeah, you have
You know.
to feel the energy in here is different,
I do
honey.
here and there when like somebody pray. It feel like somebody trying to knock on my door or something, but can't or something like that.
Right.
It don't bother me.
Yeah,
This
there's
is-
numerous in here.
Wow.
There's
Wow.
numerous energies in here.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a good place
Many.
to set up.
You get sick a lot
Recently, just recently.
since you moved up this far?
The other night, yes.
And since you have health issues, sometimes energies will be more drawn to you because they will just keep draining your energy because you're susceptible. I hate to use that word, but you're vulnerable. So if you are ill, which I feel that you do have lots of illness, you're more susceptible. That's why they want to come in and they want to hang out here with you. Okay.
Just energy, just energy.
It's the energy all up and down.
Yeah, right here. Really heavy. I'm wondering if it's because of
They're all new. I just got them not a couple months ago. No, a year ago. They wasn't with me when you moved in.
Just gave you that one right
Yeah,
there.
you just gave it that.
So Because items can carry energy as
Spirits.
well.
Mhm.
Not so much spirits, it's just energy that's attached to them. So with that, it can cause sometimes paranormal activity. Items can. So that's why you have to be careful when you do get these kinds of things from different antique stores or different places. You have to be careful with the energy that's attached to them. So I like antiques myself, but I cleanse them. I cleanse them before I bring them into my home. Nothing.
It's a lot of energy. I feel that
This building has lots of stuff in
Mhm. Carry on.
it, so. All right, so what do you want to do, Nancy?
Do you want us to communicate or do you want us to cleanse?
Both.
Okay.
Well, we can cleanse all day long, but we have to give you stuff to put into place because you're a conduit, so you pull energies to you. It don't matter where you go, you're always going to be susceptible to that. So, lots of protection prayers, okay, lots of shielding, energy bubble, creating energy bubbles for yourself, so you don't pick up stuff while you're out and then you bring it in to the home, okay? So we can cleanse the space, but having that, you're always going to bring them in.
Exactly.
Now, how long did you live downstairs?
Not even a year.
But you were there, and there was no activity downstairs
No.
at all?
I mean, it's open. I gotta go back down there and work.
So you just moved up here?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been here a couple months now. I feel like it follows you. That's my take on it.
From
Maybe
John
they're
Street.
just, because there's more here than just what follows.
Yeah, could be.
And I cleaned old buildings. So probably back in that building.
And bring
You
something.
clean a lot of buildings?
This one, well, we got a whole bunch of buildings. It's not just one apartment. It's buildings over there by the laundromat, around the
And you're
corner.
one to all of them?
And I cleaned
And
all
inviting them to come home with you? Yes, you are.
Subconsciously she is, but not
You're not literally saying, come home with me, but your energy is drawn.
I clean
Right,
the halls.
so you have to protect
Yeah, I don't go
yourself.
inside. I clean the halls and the steps.
Do you meditate?
No.
I think you should.
Or, yeah, meditation is basically a breathing exercise. Anybody can do that.
Yes.
But you definitely want to create an energy bubble around you. And to do that, I always do a lot of cleansing breaths in the white light, out with the smoke. Smoke symbolizes any kind of attachment or negativity or any kind of toxic, people that are around you or spaces. So I do that, and then I visualize the brightest white bubble possible that can be around you, because that's the pureness. That is absolute love and divine. And I do that before I come in here, when I cleansed us and I saged us, and then I created an energy bubble around all of us. So we're protected. So we're not going home with stuff.
Exactly.
Okay? So you need to do that. As soon as you wake up in the morning, before you go to bed at night, you do the exact same thing. Okay?
Yes.
So you want us to try to get some evidence in here, some like speaking and stuff. I think we need to start in her room.
Okay. When you go sleep at night, she's on this side of me. It's close to me. We have to walk to the bathroom with him again.
Somebody astral travels that lays in this bed, that's why. Astral traveling, it's when your soul, when you sleep, leaves your body and goes to different places.
He won't see what he just does.
Yeah. Well, it's because of where they go and what they bring back with them.
Yeah.
Sometimes when children alive astral travel, they have no idea they're pure, so they end up going to places that they shouldn't be. Like I call it the in-between worlds. Some people call it purgatory. I call it in-between worlds, between the other side and the left door.
And sometimes in that in-between gray area, they can bring back things that are kind of lost. So that's probably why. The bed, this needs cleansed. Just cleanse the space in this bed, cleanse it, and it should calm down a lot of the energy that's on it. Because sitting here on it, I feel shaky and jittery. So that's what I think we should do with this bed. But let's try to communicate.
I'm gonna turn this on. I usually do this in the dark, so, but we can watch the lights. If there's anybody here with us,
Wait a minute. Can we turn this off for a while?
I have these. This is a K2 meter. It detects activity, and this is called a dome, in which a spirit can light it up all the way around. It's pretty amazing when it happens. If there's anyone, a spirit here with us or a ghost entity, can you light up one of the objects? It can either be the K2 meter, which I saw you playing with a minute ago, and it would be amazing if you could light up the dome, because that takes a lot of energy. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that? It's hard to see because it's not dark, but it lit up all the way around.
There
Thank
it
you.
is.
No, that was me. I think. This is a new plug that I have. Can you light up the other? There you go. Great job. Good job. Thank you. Can you light up the other? There you go. Great job. Good job. Thank you. I know that takes a lot of energy to do that. It takes a lot of energy for me to do that. Can you light up the meter too? Or do you want to play with the lights?
And sometimes it can take
I know.
a couple seconds up to a few minutes
Yeah.
just to answer one question. So this is about patience.
I'd like to talk to you with my meter and ask you questions. If I ask you a question and the answer is yes, light it up. Otherwise, don't light it, and that would mean no. Will you do that for me, please? That's not, I don't want to do that. Are you a man? You can light up the dome too if you want, but that takes a lot more energy. It's only the second time I've used that. The first time I used it, I lit it once. So whatever it is, has a lot of energy. But we knew that anyway because we were home through the hall and felt the energy. You know what I mean?
We just want to find out why you're here in this space. If you would please, one more time, light up those lights, it would be greatly appreciated.
You can come through the white noise and talk to us. Can you tell me if you're a man? Sure. You hear sure? Okay. You said sure. Can you tell me your name, please? So what? You said sure. That was a question. Can you tell me your name? My name's Nancy.
My name is Sharon.
John.
My name is John.
Introduce yourself, lady.
Toni.
Tina.
Can you tell us your name, please?
He said, why or
He
what?
didn't say why. He said why.
We would just like to get to know who's here with Toni. Does Chris feel more comfortable with you?
I really feel that the gentleman is,
I say no.
he has a very brash mouth. So,
Did you follow Toni from her last apartment here?
do you have any connection with Baltimore, Toni? Who has the connection to Baltimore?
And my grandkids just came 2 days ago. But on the way, the car crashed.
This, I feel the gentleman that's in this space has a connection to Baltimore.
It's my husband.
And I just pulled this picture out yesterday.
He was murdered.
You sent it.
So that's who's in this space.
I told the people to my old house, to when I moved to new house, and my kids and us were seeing them, and when we opened up the house, but we moved to everything. My daughter's face on another person's body, and my kids were just sleeping in that bed where you could sleep.
I'm so sorry. But that's who's connected to the space, so it's nobody to fear. And did he have like a brash kind of mouth, like?
Yes, he came here. He's from Africa, from Africa.
But he had like
He can't
his way or no way kind of man.
And when he talked, he would.
Right.
He don't even know how to curse, but he just tried to curse. He tried to say.
That's who I feel that's in this space. So it's nothing to fear or worry about. Okay?
John, do you have a message that you want to give?
Maybe.
Remember when we did the thing before when he passed away, and it told us exactly how he had died, was shot. He had what it said he was shot and everything. My daughters was seeing him walk from the house because he had got murdered so fast. It was like he didn't even know what happened. His hand was on the bottom. And his son said something.
If you want to say anything, now's the time. She's here if she can hear you.
No, please say something. Please.
There. Are you trying to tell her you're here with her?
Wait.
Ready?
When I remember how I said about the whole in-between places that's connected to this area, I really feel that that's connected to him as well. That he's kind of in between. Right, and he's
Everything happens so fast, you don't even.
right. The traumatic death of it. He's the one that's in between places.
Because when they said that it happened so fast when he was shot in the back of his head, he was holding onto his Bible, and the Bible in his hand, and he was trying to get to the phone. That night, when the girl came in the house, kids was like you said, they see him, he did like a daily routine, get up 4 o'clock in the morning, walk in the house, walk out the door and call him the morning, all the time, and they see him.
Yes, I can see Tina. I can see you, Tina. You said Tina or can you see me? Get it together, girl.
I really feel this way.
Talk to me.
Sometimes I can see you.
That's why you see it like perfect and good, not me.
I seen it.
I feel like he thinks people are scared of him. I think he thinks people are scared of him.
Because they are, I didn't know who he was. Only because they don't recognize you. Smoke. That's smoke.
It's what? I smoke and he smoke.
Remember the picture with him?
I pulled the picture out. It's not last night, the night before last. I looked at the picture, I saw smoke on his picture.
Oh.
And
So
it's,
he's trying to tell you.
yeah.
So you're giving them signs, right?
I smoke. And you fuss at it, and you always put in the bathroom.
He just said shot. A shot.
Yeah.
It just said that.
Accident. You're like, supposed to be with the whole blue color.
I'm covered in shells. Well, I told him that I would extend my energy a little further, not so he can use me, because I don't allow that, but if I extend my energy a little further, use the energy that I'm pushing out so he can come through better. Because of him being in between kind of spaces, he's not as strong. That's why that one thing only went off one time, because he can't regenerate his energy.
That's amazing that he can do that.
Right. So that's why I was like, I'm extending my energy.
Really hard.
Use my energy that I extended, not me. So.
Do you see a white light?
He just gotta go to the light, right?
I don't feel his secret. He holds on to too much anger.
What are you thinking?
And then we had argued and I want to know right before it happened. I want to know too right before it happened about it. We never got a chance to talk about it.
I would suggest that you talk to him and you tell him, don't hold on to anything because I don't. Let him know you're not holding on to any kind of anger towards it, okay? And so he can cross fully. You know what I mean?
He'll come back if he does.
Yes, he'll come back actually stronger because he'll have his own energy base. Because right now where he's at, he has to use the electronics. That's why I asked about the electronic room. He has to use the electronics to come forward.
Are you listening to us?
Maybe.
We're trying to help you. And we're trying to teach her to help you. You gotta forgive, okay?
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean the way to go. You know, it's okay for you to move on.
He's actually turning on the EMS right now.
Go
Well,
to
the
the
K2.
light.
Huh?
The K2 meter's going.
It's okay.
That's what this thing is running.
Everything is fine. You just gotta move on. Me and the girls will be okay. And we love you and miss you. Please, understand. Just move on. It's okay, we understand. And we miss and love you. We'll always have you in our heart.
Yeah.
Go to the white light so you can cross over.
It's okay, go to the right.
You can come back after you cross over and be stronger. Her strength is probably decreasing.
It is.
If you understand what we're saying, can you please just show us? Please.
See, Pastor isn't thinking. It's thinking.
Is you here with us right now, John?
Yeah.
Do you understand us?
Listen.
So can you go to the white light? Please. Mama's there waiting for you. And she needs you there.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him
Go.
Let him leave out of here.
You can pray. It takes a lot of energy for him to do what he did.
So what I would suggest, honey, is talking to him. Okay,
And
not
prayers.
just in this environment where we have all these bells and whistles and stuff. You know, talk to him privately when he does come to the electronic room. Okay? Also you, when he comes to you and he has that heaviness that's on you, feeling like you can't breathe,
Yeah.
that's when you say to him, I know it's you. I know you're here. I want you to take just a couple steps back first, okay? And then you tell him, just go home, go home, okay? I feel like he's kind of lost a little bit in that in-between place. So constantly do that. Ask his loved ones to come as well. That's what I was doing, standing here when we were doing this little session.
Yes.
I was asking his loved ones to come forward.
Yes.
There's a motherly figure as well
This
as a
is mom.
father.
Yes.
Father. I asked them to come forward.
Yes.
I feel like he's just in between. He's having a hard time.
Yes.
Because he has a lot of anger and animosity.
Yeah.
All right?
We
So
didn't
that
end
kind
in good
of...
terms. It was not.
I don't
It
think
wasn't
it's
you.
nothing to do with you.
It's not you. It's the
It's to
people
do-
in that cab.
He didn't get to say goodbye.
He
He didn't know.
didn't.
I
He
mean,
was told
there was
that
no
they did.
warning.
So honey,
whatsoever,
he just needs to get rid of that. So you need to work with him with that,
Yes.
okay?
Pray for him.
All right?
Pray to his parents.
And you'll
pray
be able to
God
feel the difference.
to help him find a light.
You'll be able to feel the
Yeah.
difference. It won't
And
be
when
as
you talk to him,
heavy.
let him know it's okay.
Okay? And that's what I would suggest doing. So cleansing the space is not gonna I don't think it's not gonna work to cleanse this space.
Because you want him here, you want to be able to communicate, right?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Make at least.
Now that space in your son's room, I feel that space needs to be binded.
Exactly.
Because I don't feel your son with his illness, his health issues,
Oh, he's very sick.
needs anybody coming into that space. So I think that we need to sage, if we're allowed to sage in here,
You
I
can.
think we should sage that door and salt it.
Okay.
So then nobody can go into his space because of,
Yes, don't, yes.
okay? That's what I feel. We don't need him to get any iller, if that's even a word.
That's my baby, that's the baby boy.
Okay? Now, this space here, and the reason why I feel that it's so heavy and why they don't want to sleep in it is because children are very susceptible, again, to astral traveling. But not only that, they might be traveling to where he's at.
It's the girls, they'll sleep there, but Khalid won't.
Well, because he has abilities. Remember, we talked about that
Exactly.
before.
Khalid, yes,
Okay?
yes, he's a
So people that are more open to
he's
energies will feel things differently than other people that are not. Okay? So that's why. And I wouldn't force him to
I don't.
All right. So I think we should sage and salt that door. So he's protected. His health is my concern. I have salt that I have blessed and cleansed, and I use this salt to bind entranceways, just so that no earthbound spirits or entities or anything like that can get through spaces. And I'm doing this to this room because we have a person that's ill in this room and we want to keep people out. I also have sage. Sage is something that has been dated back many, many, many years. Native Americans use it. It's something that I use daily. And I'm going to actually sage the door. I'm going to say some prayers and then I'm going to... Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And I find that when I go into small spaces, I only use a little bit of sage because I don't want to set the fire alarms off.
Right, and that was very easily. I do a lot of time, I don't do anything. You guys know the Lord's Prayer?
Oh, yeah.
You want to say it with me?
Yes.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Baby.
Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Right.
For thine
And
is
is
the
the
power
power and the kingdom and the glory
forever.
forever and ever. Amen.
Got like a little book of treats everywhere, guys. Box of treats. Oh my God. Oops, short.
What do we do to that?
It's getting there.
Okay.
Tell us what you're putting up there.
I am putting blessed salt. It's salt that I have blessed and I have cleansed. I use the moonlight a lot. And that's what it is. And it keeps out any kind of unwanted entities. And some of it might drop down. I'm sorry about that.
My mother.
She's doing our survey.
Well, I'm not going to do down here because they're going to
Because
be
of
in
the traffic,
street.
yeah.
So what happens now is this door is binded. That means no entities or energies can go into this space. And we want to keep it that way because of his illness. God, I'm so heavy.
So much energy. I'm like dizzy. It's like crazy.
It's
Sometimes you gotta stand.
Well, you have to think too, he's got his team that's in that space. His spirit team. Spirit teams are people that work
on the other side for us here on earth. And he has them right now trying to heal him. That's why his space looks so green. To me, his space looks green.
That's right.
I can see energies. Green means healing. So that's what I do. Now, what I do with this stuff, because I will reuse it, I will get rid of this outside. I give it back into the earth. Because I will not reuse any of the stuff that I use to bind entrances or cleansings, because you don't want to carry the residual energy onto the stuff that I have. And that's it. Earth, because that's our root, that's our ground. When I call in Mother Earth, that's when the energy really starts to shake, rattle, and roll. So, okay. So what else would you like us to do? Because I think we have the answers for what's in your place. Now, I will say this, again, you need to create that bubble around you. You can't be bringing stuff back here, okay? You can't be carrying things with you, all right? So before you even get out of bed in the morning, do that. Breathe in the white light and blow out smoke. And I say smoke because you have to have that visualization of releasing any kind of things that are inside you, okay? And then you're just going to create that huge white bubble and put it around you and say, nothing's allowed in my space, only good and positive, nothing's allowed to attach to me. And then before you go to bed at night, say, anything that might have attached to me, I cut cords with. Nothing's allowed to stay with me. And everybody can do that, not just her, okay? And your homework is just to work on letting him know that let go of the anger, let go of the animosity, so he can move forward. Let him know that his mom and dad are right there, and they're just a step away. He just has to open up himself so the white light he can see. Because right now, the white light's not being shown to him. Well, it is, but he's not seeing it. Rather, I better clarify. Okay? That's how I would do it. All right?
Literally, one of the buildings that you go to clean, say, nothing can come with me, and walk out backwards.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So whatever's here stays here, you're not allowed to follow me.
Walking out backwards is always great. Nothing's allowed to come with me. Walk out backwards.
Okay.
Good job. I didn't even think about that. Thanks.
Right.
Every building,
Yeah, 3.
all the time, just make it
And you
happen.
already met every night.
If you need us, just let us know.
I know.
But right now, you know who it is. Are you still frightened or scared in any way?
I never seen anything they did.
Are you frightened or scared? And then the woman that passes through, just know she's not intelligent, hon. It's a residual. It's a movie playing. So she can't do anything or hurt anyone or anything like that. She
That's what was seen when she was alive, that's something that she did daily, so that's why she.
So that's why the cabinet's
Right.
probably open.
Well, the cabinets are opening is nothing to do with her.
Okay.
That is your loved one trying to get your attention.
Yeah, 'cause I was coming through the door and I was like,
And the light, when was the light turned off when you left out?
this was just the other day.
Yeah,
I was the
I
only
talked
one
to
in
John
the
that
house.
day.
Nobody was here. And
That's
I'm
I
just
just-
trying to get your.
I came back in and the light was on.
She was the only
I
one
was
here.
scared. I called Mom and said, Mom.
No, don't be scared now. Now you know
Well,
who it
now I
is.
know. Yeah.
And the reason why I said there's a lot of activity in there, again, is his spirit team on the other side trying to heal him. Okay?
We've been through stuff with him.
Yeah.
To see just,
Has he ever experienced any kind of seizures or stroke activity?
just had one
Downstairs.
downstairs, just had it.
Yeah.
Like the
Fell out
light
in
came up
kitchen. It wasn't him though. It wasn't him. He was stronger than anything I've ever seen in my life.
And that sometimes seizures can cause that though. There are different types of seizures that can happen, but just be careful because I feel that the seizures might become more frequent.
Yeah.
They told him that he has high blood pressure. He had gone through blood transfusions.
Yeah.
And when he did, God was my witness, I kept myself together, turned him sideways and let him have it.
Right.
He kept me
And
safe.
so and he might be experiencing more of that. But just know his team's working on the other side to try to help him as best as they can. I don't feel that he's going to be 100% healed. I don't feel that way, but I feel that they're healing him to have the best quality of life that he can have.
We know he doing and he's getting ready to be a daddy.
Okay.
So we know,
Okay.
scary thing to think to walk in there every morning, though.
I know.
It's not easy.
I know.
Sharon,
Yes.
the salt and the sage, was that to keep something out or to make it leave?
That was to keep his room protected and safe. We have his spirit team that are in there working around the clock trying to heal his body because of his illness. And I don't want anything else, any earthbound spirits to go in and use his energy to be able to manifest. So we kept his room safe from anything getting in. We don't want to, everything can stay in there that's in there because it's all positive and good. We don't want anything else going in. And with Toni being a conduit, pulling energies to her, bringing things into her space, we want him to stay protected.